Alrighty, welcome back everybody. This is Dinkum episode 96 with Ariel Blue. You will have noticed that has been a little while since I've had episodes up on my channel, and that's because I had a book to finish. I mean, I always have a book to finish, but this one I had to finish inside a week. To Ariel Blue, here's a fishing tip for winter. An undiscovered fish has been spotted in the northern oceans. If anyone wants to find it, they should be fishing early mornings from the fishing tipster. And it's only 7:15 a.m. Makes me wish I had that teleport center set up all the way out here. We might talk to Franklin and get that thing running. Looks like I'm growing a lovely crop of these. Oops. Well, that's okay because I want to set up my garden farm anyway. So let's just get our garden farm growing. We don't really need all these brick flower beds exactly where we're standing, do we? So I want to have a flower farm that's kind of growing all of the things. I needed to put my trees back in so that they were growing beautifully here. And I wanted to put my flower farm out here, and I had about 250 more trees to plant. So it's going to be kind of a busy day. So let's start by getting these flower things out of our backpack. When I say kind of a busy day too, it's like we have today. I've been already 3 hours at it, and I've had an hour off to walk the dogs and take my kid to school and stuff. So it's good. It's good. I like it. It's still very relaxed, so that's not a bad pace. I'm going to make that a double path here, so I need 1 and 2, so right where I'm standing. And then I'm going to start my first brick flower bed right here. We're going to have a double path all the way around actually, so let's just put that there. And I want the one in the middle to be the wooden one, so let's stab that, grab that. You know what, I should scythe all of this grass so it's not wasted. Let's pop that down there and do exactly that. Do I have my scythe on me? Yes, scything time. The sound of scytheness. I know, I'm sorry. Oh, it's actually quite hot at the moment. We are currently 21.7 degrees, which in Australia is not hot. In Australia that is pleasant. But I've been walking the dogs out in the back area, and unfortunately I have gravel, which is great for refracting heat. And it's humid, so I don't know what temperature the humidity is bringing everything up to, but it will be probably about a good 6 or 7 degrees hotter. Anyway, for those of you living in the land of Fahrenheit, 21 point whatever it was degrees is about 70.8 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's not a bad temp. I'm just not fond of the heat. As I get older, I get less fond of it. I know. What would my younger self say to me? She used to run around in 40 plus heat out near Alice Springs and in a jumper. Crazy girl. Alrighty, so what we're doing here is we're just prepping the ground for our flower beds. I'm probably not going to actually fill all of this up with flower beds today because I need to actually craft them. I know, I'm like, wait, that kangaroo has meat and I need meat, and there I am, not remembering that the thing I need meat for is a recipe in Elder Scrolls. Oh dear, I know, right? I'm getting my games all muddled. Been doing a lot of learning in that game. Learning how to enjoy it without ESO Plus, and now I'm going to learn to enjoy it with. Let's grab that shovel and drop everything in. So yeah, so doing this, and dealing with the heat. Oh my, do not like the heat. The heat is not my friend. So what we're going to do is we're going to have these garden beds of about 9 square. I know the reason the one in the middle is wooden, in case you're wondering, is because I accidentally made a wooden one when I wanted to make a brick one, and I didn't want to deconstruct it. And now you can't see it, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna grab myself a Sturt's Desert Rose. Sorry, a desert rose. It's in Australia we have a plant called a desert rose, and it is the Sturt's Desert Rose, and it does grow in arid areas. So that's why I keep slipping and calling this one the Sturt's Desert Rose, because it's yeah, it just reminds me of where I was when I was growing up. Let's go. Alright, so that's in. Do I have any of my seeds on me? Aren't you lucky? I won't inflict that on you yet. So I want to just toddle in through here and see if there are any empty pot plants that require flowers. Oh, I should feed my chicken. Do I have my seed on me? No, it's carrot seeds. Wrong sort of seed, Ariel. Wrong sort of seed. We were going to need a lot more limes too, so we might go plant these limes. Let me just feed my chicken. Where is my chicken? Is it swimming again? Oh my, I do need meat. Do I have any meat on me? No. Here, Jackie, Jackie, Jackie. I got you. I will in a minute. Alright. So we basically need some meat to put into this trap. I don't know, see, hunting with purpose. It's not hunting for sport or for fun, it's hunting with a purpose. There are a few reasons that I would hunt. Hunting for meat is one of them. Hunting to keep my family safe from something that's not safe, that's another one. Hunting to put an injured animal out of its misery is a third. Can't think of any other reason why I would hunt. Oh, and also to reduce the population. When the population reaches a density that's going to cause the animals to starve and die a painful death, that is the other time I would hunt. I would hunt to thin that out, and then I would not waste the meat. So I mean, you know, there are reasons to hunt beyond sport. Alrighty, look at this. I've got plants growing everywhere. I'm so thrilled with them. I know. I've got to put something up in here. Oh, this is where my wombat things are going. I'm looking for my chicken. There she is. Pet my chicken. Now she's happy. And I'm also looking for empty flower things. I'm not seeing any. And actually, interestingly enough, I now have a bluebell growing. Maybe I just stuck them in the ground myself. I don't know, but anyway, they're there and I don't remember putting them there. Okay, so I've got no chores. I do have a garden full of stuff that needs to be gardened, so let's go do that. I have a sprinkler, but I don't want to dig up any of my plants to put it in. So let's just... Oh no, I'm about to run out of water. Might as well head kind of towards the well. I don't know how far I'm going to get. That far, huh? Well, it was close. No cigar, but it was close. Doobie-doobie-doo. Alright, I was going to say, now I have to wait for this to harvest, but someone reminded me I could always spare it. And that gives me an accuracy. That means I don't harvest a ton of other stuff I don't want to harvest. I think that was Linda. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate it. I know, there's so much I'm still learning. I don't know, how many hours have I played? Do I have to answer that on the grounds that I don't know? So we're just going to very quickly water down here. I can't remember. I think I was due another mining trip very soon. I'm due a harvesting run. And I'm due a processing run. I'm due an animal run because we've got all these animals. We should stop wasting the resources from them. So I don't know. My day is kind of full as a farmer. It looks like I might have some stuff to harvest over there too, speaking of harvesting, and I've got a bag full of carrots on me. Oh nice, I like it. We're going to have some farming XP. I know, we've got to go and pick all of these up if I'm not picking it up on the way. I know, I've moved my head, you probably noticed. It was getting in the way of seeing what I picked up in my time at Sandrock. So I moved it, so if people were curious, they could see what I was gathering and where. Alrighty, let's just pick up all of this kale that's floating about. Oh, I missed one. Grab that. Let us grab our carrot seeds. I know, where's... Let's just pop that. Oh my goodness, things are getting a bit full. We'll have to deal with that soon too. Carrot seeds away. Uh-oh, I forgot to check how long they took to grow. I think they take less than 8 days to grow. If they don't, I'm going to be a sad little panda. So the sprinklers are saving my patootie. I think I was also not going to harvest until after I'd moved them, or have I moved these ones? I might have moved these ones already. Something like that. Let's not waste the ground while I have it. Alright, I'm going to go grab some more seeds. I can't remember if I have a seed cupboard in here. Let me just check. Alright, not there. What about in here? It just made sense to put them in here. I must have moved them. And I can't remember if I've planted all the seeds I have. So I'm just going to toddle next door here. Uh-oh, my plans have come to naught. Open 11 AM to 4 PM. Closed on Fridays. Well, of course you are. Fine. Let's finish watering our garden and stop whining. More watering, less whining. Fill things up at the water tank. There we go. Because we can. Water tanks usually have taps on them. Somewhere. You'll fill them at the top. Alrighty. So we are going to spend the day, I think, harvesting and planting and seeing what we need to do next. Sounds like a kind of a chill way to go. Oh, and the spring update, it's coming out. It's either come out by the time this goes up, or it's about to come out. So they did a, oh my goodness, what do they call it? They did a Q&A on it and an announcement on it. And I'm going to add, I haven't yet, but I will. I need to add those videos to my places I go to learn more about Dinkum playlist. I think it's a public playlist. If it's not, I will make it a public playlist so you two can see where I go on YouTube when I'm curious about what other people are doing in Dinkum and so on and so forth. Because everyone playing this game is so creative. Just so creative. And it's like I turn around, every time I turn around, someone's doing something that's just amazing. The speed builders, oh my, I haven't learned how to do that yet, recording wise, but it's on my list of things I need to learn. Because that is just amazing. And some of the designs are gorgeous. So, and I'm not sure how I want to do that, whether or not I want to do that with Ariel. Maybe, you know, she has like an extra little unseen set of activity that you guys don't see, or until you see her speed building. Or if I want to bring up another character and just get them going. But if I bring online another character, like I don't know if you've seen my loading screen, you may not have. I tend to cut it out. Then basically I wanted to wait until... What? Fine. I wanted to wait until I had... Right. I will get there, just don't hold your breath. I wanted to wait until the full version was out before I did another character. I've got 3 or 4 already. Right, while I'm in here, sugarcane is an all-season plant. Summer and autumn, autumn, summer. It would be handy if they would tell me how long they grow. Actually, I think there's a plants book that I have that would do that. I might have to look it up. Alrighty, what do we got? Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I wanted to see if that miner's helmet said that one. That one requires... Thought I had one on me. Oh no, that's right. That is the one I had on me. That one requires refilling. I love these plants, by the way. Just saying, they look so gorgeous. I have some basic pickaxes, and they're in here because I need to upgrade them. So I'll dump these in as well. The cages need to come out. Oh, That's right, the crafting stuff. Right, no, the cages can go back in. I see what I'm doing. The crafting stuff has to come out because... Don't I have a crafting box over here? Yeah, I think so. Haha, see, yeah, it's not even full yet. Let's remedy that, shall we? That could go, that could go, that could go. We're gonna need another crafting box, but let's just, with what we've got, let's just put things in as we go. I did forget to put the poop in here because the poop should be in here. I need some more fertilizer barrels. I know, I need so much. Let's get the these things away. The old-fashioned stuffs. Right, let's go get our food away. I need to, yeah, I definitely need to expand my house or get another hut so I can do my processing in another hut and have this one to live in because that would be kind of nice. Alright, let's see what will go into this thing. I'll be surprised at what will go in here, I'm sure. Alrighty. And I'll be surprised at what won't go in here. Let's pop. That's my crafting box. Other one. I know what I want is I should get some more wardrobes or something similar. It'd be nice to have like shelf storage racks that you put around the walls. That would be kind of cool. What have I got? The waddle needs to go. Repair kit. Because I want to... Oh, now thank you. Whoever told me that the chainsaw doesn't go on the repair table. The chainsaw goes on the charging machine, which does mean I need to build another one. So basically, now that I've got some space in my pack, let us grab ourselves... What are you doing? Thank you. So basically I should be putting the chainsaw and my empty miner's helmet on, yeah, on here. Okay, this is where it goes when it needs repair. It actually doesn't need repair, it needs charging. Oh boy. Alrighty. I have seeds to plant. Let's get the seed planting done. And then we'll do a harvest run, which is probably going to take up most of the rest of the most of the rest of the episode. Maybe. Let's see how we go. So 99 sugarcane seeds, not to be confused with 99 Luftballons. If you don't know what that reference is, you're too young. No, I did not say that out loud. If you don't know what that reference is, you need to go look it up. It is a song that was quite famous. And where's my mouse has gone out of the game again. I hate it when that happens. That was quite famous and a bit of a hit when I was young. I won't say how young, that way you can keep guessing at how old I might be. I'd rather you didn't though. My age is irrelevant. Because I am young at heart. I know. Can I stop being corny now? No, I don't think so. And also the dad jokes. The dad jokes are not going to stop either. I'm sorry. If you have trouble coping with the dad jokes, this channel may not be for you. What do you mean they're not even funny? They are hilarious. I know what? I need to harvest my wheat, not my carrots. Come on, what are you trying to do? Ariel? Man, get that sickle under control. Oh, I know. She's a menace with a sickle, right? A menace sickle. No, that made absolutely no sense. I'll go home now. Wait, I am home. Ha ha ha. Alright, I don't know what I'm on today. I have not had a second coffee. I'm actually trying to cut my coffee because it's good for my blood pressure. Apparently. Just saying. I'm getting old, so I need to watch that stuff. Oh right, where am I at? Just don't mind me. I'm feeling my oats, I'm feeling my age. I'll have that. Alrighty, that reminds me, we are harvesting. Let's see if we can get the harvesting done. Oh my gosh, that was a task from today. Alright. Oh boy, I wonder if I swung, no, if I swung my sickle, I'd probably hurt my plants. I don't want to do that. I spent too long getting them to actually have this many in one garden. Oh, I know, it's almost sad. Let's do the same over here. So, as you can see, I desperately need some more barrels. But they're not as high on my list as other things. We should also make those flower beds. Then I can get... What do you reckon? We have 3 rows of 9 for, just for desert roses. The spring update! There's going to be more flowers! Oh my gosh, maybe I won't go overboard on the desert roses then. Oh, I wonder if there'll be a florist. Do you think? Do you think we'll get a florist coming to the island? I so have to go watch this broadcast. I know all of my questions could be answered if I went and watched the broadcast. Actually, all of your questions might be answered, or a lot of them, if you went and watched the broadcast. So you'll find that on the Dinkum Devs channel, YouTube channel, and I'm pretty sure I've got that link down in my down in the blurb underneath this video. Which is the other reason it takes me so long to get videos up, because I try not to put them to... I won't let them go live until they've actually got their little write-up underneath. And the little write-up usually has things like, if the dev has a channel, you'll see that in there. Oops, let's not have that roaming. Oh, well, alright, the spear's not much better. And so on and so forth. I try and put in sites I reference. I'm not very good at it. Sometimes I don't put them in. I always try and spell them out here. So, like when I reference them, so that you guys can find them and also get the help that I got. What else do I do? Those little blurbs, they have a few things on there that might be useful. They usually have the Discord channel for the game as well, if you have Discord and you're able to access that. Because I find that the communities on the games that I play tend to be really good. I tend not to... I haven't put my guild affiliations in my ESO channel though, because I don't know. I'm not sure that's something that people want to do. Straight up, I'm not sure if my guild would appreciate it either. But anyway, so yes, there are places you can go to get help with your games. I usually, if it's like an official site, like the game designer's site, I think in Edge of Eternity, you're able to find the site for those developers is in the blurb, and so is their YouTube channel as well. So it's something I like to do. It's about one of the very few ways I have of saying thank you to the people who make the games that I enjoy, is to maybe send people so they know where to find the games that I enjoy. There is always the Steam link. If you're curious about a game you're watching, and you want to go and check it out yourself, the Steam link is there. Yeah. That's kind of the philosophy behind that. And then I have the channels that I go to if I'm curious about something, or if I watch something on a game that I'm enjoying and I see a channel where that is. You'll find those in my places I go to learn more. It might just be places I go to actually watch people play the games I enjoy too, but I don't get to do a lot of it, so those Let's Play lists aren't updated as often as I'd like them to be. Life got busy. What can I say? It's getting busier actually, so I'm putting out about a book a month. Writing a book a month. I never would have thought I could have done that when I started. Actually, I couldn't have done that when I started. I just couldn't. But I've been writing for 30 years now, so I can do it now. Mostly. Some days it's harder than others. But I did forget, for a little while I forgot how to do that, so it's what I've spent the last 2 months or 3 months working on is my production and how to remember how to write. And I don't have to write 10,000 words a day to do it. I can write only 3,000 or 4,000 words a day. And that's so much easier. It's like At the most it's 3 or 4 hours, and on a good day it's 2 or 3. On a normal day it's actually closer to 3. On a good day it's 2. And on a horrible day, it can be 9 or 10. But fortunately those are fewer and further between because I've learnt about sleep. And if I sleep, my words happen a lot better. Happen. Okay, I can find the words a lot easier. I know what I'm trying to say, I'm just not saying it real well. Alright, I think I've harvested everything in there. Let me just go over here and pick everything up. It looks like I'm not flinging fruit as far, although we'll go upstairs and we'll find out in a minute. So at least try and get the harvest done today. So it's not midnight yet, we're good. Just grab that. Because you can never have too many bananas. Oh no, no. Close that gate. I know, right? We do not want a wombat incident with the chickens. Can you imagine all of the chickens getting out? I mean, it would be like a dingo feast. No, sorry, doggo feast. Doggo feast. I'll get it right eventually. Oh, looks like my bees are ready to harvest as well. I bet my coconuts are too. We're going to have a coconut shower. I don't know if that's a great idea. Those things hit you on the back of the head with a vengeance, I tell you. It's night time. My bees are sleepy. Alright, I lie. That's not why they're fine. It's the bees in Dinkum are nice to you. They're not like the feral bees my dad had when I was a kid, where if you wore the wrong perfume, they would come after you. You didn't even have to go near the hive. You just had to be in their vicinity wearing the wrong perfume, as my mum found out on more than one occasion. They were not a friendly form of bee. On the downside though, they did not have the same attitude toward cane toads. And we had to put a ring of salt around the hive that was wider than the circumference of a cane toad tongue, so that a cane toad sitting at the very edge of the hive, of the edge of salt, could not reach the hives. Because otherwise they would sit there and they would eat the bees as they landed to go into the hive, because bees tend to land before they go in. They kind of land on the little landing ledge and then wander in. The cane toads tend to eat them as they land. I know, I'm gonna have to come back and find all this fruit in a minute. I'm just like, it's not coconuts are raining on my head. Yeah, anyway, coconuts are falling on my head. Man, those things give you a concussion and a half, wouldn't they? I know, this is for our lamingtons, because you can never have too many lamingtons. Although the reason I need to plant all that sugarcane is because I've run out of sugar to make lamingtons, so poor Ariel is lamington-less. I think there was something else I wanted to make. I wanted to make pavlova as well, and I've run out of sugar for pavlova, so disaster has struck. Poor Ariel is pavlova-less as well. She is not fruit salad-less, however, and she's making sure that never ever happens. Oh my god. Ariel, there's liking fruit salad and then there's liking fruit salad. Man, girl, you have a fixation. I am not sure that much fruit salad is healthy for you. Oh, alright, we're not going to talk about how healthy lamingtons are. Just how delicious they are. If you can eat them. Look at this. So many. I'm surprised that my backpack isn't full yet. We are going to take down all these palm trees and then we're going to plant them all again. Just to create a like a big stock of palm wood, so that when we do our huge crafting binge, we can just have all the palm wood we want on hand. Alrighty, that's my chickens taken care of. I think I need to go this way and run along the back. I think this is also a suggestion from Linda. Run along the back of my with my shears in my hand. And hopefully, do you mind? There we go. There we are. I know that sound, it makes me laugh every time. So yeah, so next time I do this, I'm not going to put my my cages so close to my trees. We're going to have space at the back of them so I can sneak in and shear my Alright, well Estrella doesn't want to be shorn. I don't blame her. Let's just wander along and see if we can pick up our wool. There we go. No, get out of there. That poor little thing does not wish to share her. See, now you threw her out into the cold. Yep, there we go. Australia does not have any wool. Look. See, if you go in to their huts when they're sleeping, the poor little things get kicked out. This also means I have one more thing to do. I know, talking too much. We need to get our bucket. I know. Well, why do I have 3 buckets? Because I'm going to make 2 cheesemakers. That made perfect sense to me. We're going to milk Fazzini, pet Fazzini, milk Fazzetta, pet Fazzetta. Yes, good Fazzetta. Wander over here. Milk Australia. Because when I bought Australia, I forgot I was buying a Wombat and thought I was buying a Platy Duck Pleep. I am going to have to sell, so I know, don't talk to me. I am going to have to sell some of these so I can get some normal quality milk, because some recipes don't like it when you don't like substitution. Oh, I forgot to harvest here. Just get all of that done. I know, it took me a very long time to set my farm up, didn't it? And I'm kind of happy with the results, but I think I've still got a bit more tweaking to do. What are you doing? Oh, get off the unicorn. No, wait. Oh dear. That's the title of a book by one of my favorite authors. I'm not sure if it's Get Off the Unicorn or Get of the Unicorn, because it's the Tower and Hive sequence by Anne McCaffrey. I know some of you will be familiar with her for Pern. Well, she wrote a ton of books and I love most of them. It's all with that quirky sense that she's got too. And her son Todd McCaffrey is taking up the writing tradition. He writes a little bit differently. I've not read a lot of his books. I'm going to have to remedy that, I think. Oh, no, close that gate. What are you thinking? You crazy girl. Don't you remember what happened last time? I know, mostly I put these along here for decoration. But I mean, waste not, want not, right? Alright, let's hold down that mouse button. Run along the edges. Okay, so I think we've harvested pretty much everything except the trees. And the trees require chopping down. Actually, I'll have my chainsaw tomorrow. Oh, no, I'll have my chainsaw now. But we won't go and chop down a bunch of trees tonight. We're going to go and recharge this helmet. And that'll be done by morning. Let's let this girl get some sleep. We'll, oops. Just grab that pile of fruit. I haven't done a run around the base of the mines yet either. I probably should do that before I go to bed as well. I know, my happily sleeping chickens. It looks like they solved the who flung fruit problem. That's wonderful. Means I don't have to run everywhere to try and get my fruit when I'm derpy about harvesting it. I know, I'm trying to be too lazy to walk up to the top and get it. Yeah. Tip, that's not working so well for me. What about in here? Do I have a pickaxe? Let's grab my iron pickaxe. I know, I should actually try. I don't have a repair. Do I have a repair table? I can't remember. I know, right? So to answer your question, this thing only produces in these 4 squares. So if we were careful how we place them, we could have the mines so that what they produce sits kitty corner. I just have to, you know, work that out. It's not working out so well for me though because I can't get my head to picture it. I'll have to draw it. That's okay. We can always move it. I know, Ariel. Ariel, what's wrong, sweetie? You're not tired, are you? Hard day, hard. You know what we haven't harvested? We haven't harvested that massive orchard down the side. We have to do that too. Tomorrow, my friends, it's going to be all about the harvesting and the sleeping. Well, not the sleeping. Let's call it a day. We'll sleep until tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess it's one way to find out how high a level anything can go, isn't it? Wow. Let's make some fruit salads. I think we need to sell a bunch. Trying to make sure my mouse is still in the game. Alrighty. Ariel. Time to wake up. She's like, you need to tidy my house. You're absolutely right. I do need to tidy your house. I am so glad they've got that must be empty rule. Otherwise, I would have stuff everywhere. I like the fact I can stack it really high. Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't? Really, who wouldn't? Seeds need to go in here. Crafting bits need to go in here. Now we're looking a lot better than we were. You know what I forgot to put in here? I forgot to put... Ariel, what are you doing? Ariel? She's like trying to get to my chest, which you put things in front of. Oh no, I'm sorry, girl. Alrighty, we have wheat that needs to be ground, so I need to do a bit of a grinding fest for processing. We have 1,531 waddle things. Oh dear. That's a jackhammer. I get to mine things with my jackhammer. I forgot I had that. Ooh. From Rain. Hi Ariel Blue. Are you eating enough fruit? Just in case I sent you a... She sent me an apple. Oh my goodness. She has obviously not been spying on me lately. Waddle brew. Yes. Alright. So we need to get our waddle so we can put our waddle brew on because that stuff takes time. Or we could actually intermit it with some of this. So we have waddle brew and now we have bottle brush brew for health. So our healthy flower drinks. I would like to see a healthy honey drink. We could have like a honey fizz or something. You know, it's fizzy honey. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, time to... Yes, please. Oh my, oh my. Well, I did say it was an episode for harvesting. I just didn't expect to be harvesting all of this as well. Holy snap and dooley, this is what happens when you water your crops. They actually grow and you get food out of them. I did not know corn was a winter crop. Wow. We'll have to. Okay, so we harvest everything. We can make a ton of chicken feed out of this stuff. And I'm pretty sure that we can make corn dogs out of it as well with the meat. Oh no. So much corn. We'll just run around. We'll pick up these little bits and pieces that we missed. Oh my. I still have my my sugarcane seeds on me, right? So we could just get all of this planted as well. We might do that. Oh my dear Lord, look at all this stuff. It's just making me laugh because it's you know, there's so much of it and oh, whoops, my mouse has gone out of my thing again for some reason. I hate it when that happens. It just occasionally, the mouse for some reason seems to escape the game when you're doing lots and lots of right clicking on it, so maybe that's got something to do with it. It does it when I'm fighting too, which is a real menace because suddenly you're not attacking the animal that you thought you were attacking. Your mouse is off turning off your OBS while you're not looking. It does only happen with this game, so I don't know what to suggest. Not a programmer. You get my best guess. I have no clue. There you go. There's my best guess for the day. Alright, so these crops are going to be a day apart. The sugarcane grows all season. I know, I got sick of not having enough sugar. What can I say? I need to actually also get my wheat done so that my grinders are free for the sugar. I wonder if there's a mass grinder thing. I don't know if there is one in the game. Maybe I should talk to Franklin. Franklin? I'm only doing one grindy thing at a time. I would like to do them in batches of 100 or 10 and have that option. That would be so kind of cool, please and thank you. And he just looks at me. Ariel Blue, don't waste my time. Oh, come on, man. Not a waste of your time. Yes, I did used to roleplay. And DM, actually. I used to DM. And then I couldn't keep up. And I had kids, which when they're little it was just a little bit hard to do everything. And now I've moved a long way away from my role-playing friends. Sigh. That's okay. I should be more social, then I'd find more. At the moment though, I want to finish. I've got, I know my brain is going back to my books because I'm halfway through the day's words. Got 2,000 words done before breakfast. Yeah. So that gives me 2,000 words to go before lunch, which I'll do, or just after, before or just after, it all depends. I've got to do these recordings first. Yeah, and then I've got a couple of poems to write and a couple of flash fiction to write. So it's good. It's all good. It's all go. Systems are all go. Thanks, Rain. I appreciate you. I wonder if they added more fish in the spring update, like new spring fish. That would be so exciting. Because I love the collections. I love being able to collect all the things and tick all the boxes. It's just one of those things I really enjoy. Alright, do I leave the last one for Rain to do? I better. She might be upset if I gazump her on that one. Okay, so we've got all of this done. My flowers over here, they don't need watering. What if I can water them? Let's try. Okay, it makes the sound and you do the action, but no water actually comes out. No water was harmed in the testing of that theory. I know, right? I think I also have to clear some grass to make the, just to make one of my little quotery bits happy. So we'll, there we go, that's done. So we've done that. What else have I got to do? Is that a catching fish project? That's going to have to wait. Oh, and I forgot to go fishing. Sell 3 fish, cook 1 meat. Well, that's easy enough to do. Alrighty, we have one more batch of harvesting to do over here in the corner. This tiny little corner. Oh, and we need to feed our chicken. I know, my little chickaroo. She left us an egg. She left us 2 eggs. What a good chicken. Alrighty, where's my chicken food? I need to build another silo for in here as well, and we'll put the animal bowls around that when that happens. There she is. There's my chickie duck. She's threatening to be a duck. She gets petted. Oh, she's telling me I've got a catch. All right. I caught a hardwood log. I am trying to work out the logic of these traps. I am pretty sure that hardwood logs do not have a natural habitat of the river or the lake or whatever else, wherever else I'm catching them. We need a whole bunch more of them though. And I wanted to put a bench in this little area so people could come and sit in the shade, because I think it would be really cute. And a little table. We need a table in here too, like a little bench and a 1 square table to get everything done, like so that people can just sit. Maybe like little armchair things along this side. I like having my flowers. Oh my. Am I sure I want to harvest this? Well, now that I look at all my trees, not really. I wonder if the doggos don't eat bananas, do they? Because that would be funny. Because my doggo eats bananas, if you let him. He likes it. He's a little fruit bat. Actually, all my dogs have been fruit bats where it comes to bananas and strawberries. If I had my strawberries in a garden bed where they could reach, the doggos would eat my strawberries. There you go. I know, doggos, right? Eating strawberries. And bananas. Some of them liked watermelon too. I'm not quite sure that it's good for them, however. I don't want to know how many bananas I just picked up. That's just hilarious. How many bananas are in this little forest, you ask? Well, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I just went. What I did was I was going for the you know the points that you need, the little blue points that you need to buy more abilities? I was thinking, oh my goodness me. That was just 68 bananas and we're not even halfway through. Oh boy. What have I done? What have I done? What's a bit of banana between friends, right? So there is no auto pickup in this game when you're harvesting. You are going to have to go back and make sure you collect your fruit. Oh dear. No, that was not a criticism. That was just a reminder. Public service announcement, a PSA. All right. That was another. Oh my. So we're just going to get Ariel to pose here in front of all these bananas. Come here, Ariel. Let me see if I can find some bananas to put in her hand. 203 bananas. What? Oh, did I just drop those on the ground? I did. Will you pick those up, sweetie? Thank you. 203 bananas. She's just wondering if that doggo is going to eat her bananas. Let's try that one. There you go. It's like banana heaven. If you're allergic to them, maybe not heaven. But you could make a fortune selling them and oh dear, oh dear. Alright, I may have missed a banana over here. I mean, it's bound to happen. There's so many of them. It's quite easy to miss them, isn't it? Here we go. Be funny though if you make this massive haul of bananas and the diggos suddenly decide to grab your bananas and nick off with them. Or what if you did a big thing like this and you had fruit bats come in? That's just funny. Huge orchards and you'd have to learn how to make netting to cover your trees with. And that was a crocodile in my banana plantation. Let me just deal with that. Ow! Oh man, he rocked my world. Whoops. No, get out of the trees, Ariel. That's dangerous. That crocodile's gonna eat you. Alright, what's a bit of croc meat between friends? There we go. Yeah, so, I know I'm having far too much fun with my massive banana plantation. It's not just bananas. I mean, look, we got limes, we got quandongs. This is our fruit salad. We're going to call this Fruit Salad Farms. I wonder if we can have a sign somewhere. Alright, I think I just need to hold that right mouse button down and go for a run. The numbers on the left hand side, just crazy. Oh my goodness. There's a big pile of fruit in there. It's like a slot machine or something going off. There we are. Let's just grab all of that. So now we'll be able to run under there and we'll know when we have harvesting to do. Might also be time to fence off my plantation from the sea. Otherwise, it's not going to be a very relaxing place for people to come and sit and you know, they can come and they can pick their own fruit and oh no, so many bananas. Driving me bananas. Let's start down here. There we go. So I'm going to do I was going to do 4 episodes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 and we'll see how close, and I'll check and we'll see how close the update is. Because sometimes he'll give us a date and sometimes he doesn't give us a date, he just puts it out. And that's because it's a single dev and he doesn't like to make promises that the world might break for him. And you know what, I don't blame him either. Yeah, it's one thing when you're writing a book and you're like, I've got this deadline of. Generally, if you give yourself another 20 or 30,000 words worth of time, um, unless your book goes hideously over length, and if you're writing for the traditional market, you can't let that happen. But I write for me, so I can let my books, my stories take the time they want to take. Unless I'm writing in a particular form. Like if I'm writing short fiction, I do have to be a lot more careful about the words. Oh, phew. It's a puppy. Alrighty, that's half my plantation. It's taking me all day to harvest and water. Oh dear. That's okay, we're going to plant now after this because I've got a bunch of limes on. And I want to see what I'm actually most short of because I'm pretty sure it's not going to be bananas. But bananas, you only get 1 or 2 bananas off the tree, so you actually do need to plant a lot more bananas than anything else. I just can't remember if they require more frequent harvesting. I tend to wait till all my trees are ready to harvest, but that means if something could be harvested sooner and more often, I tend to miss that advantage. So it might be worth checking out your harvesting times and paying a bit of attention to how long it takes a tree to come to fruit. Because that way you could plan and plant accordingly. Most of these limes, these are for Fletch because apparently she likes them. A supplier actually in Melbourne who grows bush limes for your garden, and you can actually buy the tree and he'll send you the little seedling trees and everything. Alrighty, so I know I'm going to mortify Harvest Master. We are well and truly over our max Harvest Master stuff. The thing we were aiming at, wow, I need to grill a ton more meat. Chuck one on the barbie, mate. Absolutely. Timber, that's for chopping down the trees. What I'm looking for is planting the trees. Hot fruit and burying fruit, that's the other one. I think I had about 200 or 300 to go. Green thumb, wet thumb, or nothing. See, I'm not the only one who makes dad jokes, but the difference is that the person who made that one actually is a dad. Right, we have 320 more fruit to bury. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Let's grab our... Alright, I've got my shovel. I've got my limes. We're going to bury all of those bush limes. I'm pretty sure I need more quandongs as well, so we might grab those. And, do I have an axe? I'm just going to break my axes because... Yeah, see, I'm going to run out of space real quick. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're only going to cut down trees if we come across them and they're in the way. Hello, dogger. Try that again. If I... Oh, yeah. It does help if you're not pointing yourself in the wrong direction when you do this. It has been a while since I did any planting. So what have I got? I've got a row of... Is that quandongs? I think that's a row of quandongs. So we're going to pop a row of limes in here with it. Possibly. I know, I'm going to be in trouble if I get a beehive in here, aren't I? That would make my life awkward. Alrighty, let's go back to our shovel. And our bush lime. And our shovel. You just, you know, take your time. Eventually I'll get the rhythm back. I did have the rhythm at one point and it was really easy to do this. And I haven't played for a while. And I haven't done planting for a while. So I'm still kind of getting the hang of it. Was I going to make a path? I think I was going to make a path right where I put that never mind. We'll make a path up a little higher. I don't feel like chopping down my trees or unburying them. It's not like we can transplant them, although that would be a fun kind of mechanic to add in, wouldn't it? You get the chance to, at a certain level, you get to transplant your trees. Alrighty. I know, where are we going? So I've got this. I'm going to have like a little nook for someone to sit in here. Might just see if I can get 50 down before we stop. It is starting to get late. I don't know if I can go that fast. Now, see, if I'd worked out time-lapse, we could do this on time-lapse. And just slow down for, you know, crocodiles and magpie attacks and things. No, wait, magpies don't attack. Oh, I wonder if they do attack in spring, though. Oh, that'd be funny. Not. I know, I can imagine, you know, hundreds of Australians who play this game being traumatized by magpies. Hey, John! By magpies attacking in spring. Can you imagine? Let's talk to John. Hi, John. I've had a big day. It's a good night to just relax. Yeah, what's new? Solace is really starting to feel like a home. Oh, I reckon it is home now. I love waking up and having a wander around my shop every morning. And seeing you is always a treat too, Ariel Blue. Oh, you smooth talker, you. Alrighty. Yeah, so we're kind of getting there. Oh, slowly. I know. Do not have enough trees. You watch, I'm going to do all of this, and they're going to add a new tree, and I'll be like, oh no, now I have to plant 100 of these. So they had the update, the chat on the 5th, which actually for me is yesterday, at the time of recording. I'll try and get this up to you guys by the 7th or 8th, because that's happening. Alrighty. I know, I'm playing an awful lot of ESO at the moment. I love it. As much as I love this game too. So many good games to play. And so some of them are not new. Like, some of them are just games I haven't discovered yet. It's, wow, 7:41 PM already? Really? Alrighty. I know, I keep thinking it'd be fun to stream this and actually get to talk to you guys, but life is a little bit unpredictable at the moment, so I can't be guaranteed being able to stream uninterrupted, which is always a bit of a worry. So we're going to do pre-recordings for a bit longer. Let's just pick that shovel back up again, shall we? I know, I was thinking of grass seeds and whatnot. Where are we? Axe time. Heard a hammer time? This is axe time. I do have to break a few more tools, simply because it's one of the permit point challenges. So we're definitely going to be doing that. Now I'm not sure I want to have this bit of dirt here, so I'm actually going to stop my line of trees here. And I'm just going to leave that and think about it for a little bit. Oh my gosh. I do have space for one queen bee, but not for anything else. Well, I'm just going to have to take it home, aren't I? fine. You guys are safe from me making another row of trees because I found a beehive. I notice I haven't had crocodiles in here since, wait, is that fruit? Oh my goodness. Alright, hang on a minute. Let me just pick all of these up. I noticed that fruit. What do you think? We're going to see how many bananas we got out of this banana plantation in a minute too. Can never have too many bush limes. We're going to make fish and chips because we have to go on a shark hunting spree. That was a quartz crystal. Alright, I don't remember there. What's that? That probably is Rupu. There's my... They look so calm and bubbly, don't they? So yeah, we definitely need like honey lemonade or something. Wonder what would happen if I crack this thing inside. Well, let's not. Let's just pop it up here. It's going to be a pain in the neck to pick up. We just did a massive fruit harvest, so let's have a look and see how many bananas. Right, so 544 bananas, 171 kwandongs. We had about 131 bush limes, so we definitely need more of those. Oh my, 66 carrots is good. I think I got a ton of corn, so that we need to do a grinding fest. And I've got some tree seeds and stuff to put away. Let's just put everything away before we call it a night. Do I have... Yep, I have some quartz, I have some logs, I have some bones. I have a bone to pick with you. Yes, that means we're sharing a meal. No, ew. Really? Let's put our bottle brush away. That was what was in there. I need to go and do a slab of meat before the day is over, so we might go do that. I'll just pull that out of there so I remember. Put the kwandongs. Now we have 645 kwandongs. No, you go in the other box. 1,000 bananas. I may need to plant some more apple trees. They don't seem to be keeping up. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with me? Absolutely nothing. Let's put the corn in there. Look, now it has company. Misery. Oh, we could make cornbread out of it, couldn't we? I don't know if there's a recipe for that. I'll have to check. Carrots are starting to look like we've got a healthy bundle going. I forgot to put the hardwood in. I actually feel a little bit overwhelmed by the amount of fruit that we've got. Right. Oh, there's some more meat. Rightio, we're good. There's some flake. We can actually put that on the barbecue if we want. I won't though, not for the moment. I need... So there's my fish and chips for going fishing. So we definitely need to do that before the end of winter because I want to find that new fish. Exciting. 219 limes. I'm going to forget to plant them all. So limes and kwandongs tomorrow. We might just concentrate on kwandongs. Alright, I have seeds and rupu to put away. Let's pop them in this box. Rupu, seeds, flowers. That got caught up. Tree seeds. Was I putting... No, I was not putting the ancient stuff in there yet. We're putting the ancient stuff here. Because we need that for Franklin, so the more ancient stuff the better. You know, we might actually be caught up with that. Let's toddle outside. We are going to throw a little bit of meat on the barbie. There we go. Might as well do all of it. I know, I'll regret that later, but I do have a cooked meat thingy points challenge to do, so... And we can always sell it to John or give John something to eat. He likes meat. So feed John meat is a good idea. Don't feed him salad though, he gets awfully upset. You fail your quest. Alright. What was the other thing? I need to sell fish. Well, that's not going to happen this time of night. I think guys, on that note, we might call it a day. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.